So the first thing I would say is writing the book is not the end of it all, but the beginning of madness. Oh no! Hola, hola, hola. I've been trying to create this video for the past God knows how long. At the end of this video, I'm going to add clips and bloopers of all the times I tried making this video. But thank God we're finally making the video. I hope nothing affects this video right now. So yes, I actually wrote a list. I created a list of different things I want to talk about that I wish I had known before publishing or while publishing my books. So I am Kama, a self-published author and writer, and there are some things I wish I had found out before I started self-publishing my work and even writing at all, because left to me, had I known, I don't know if I would have done it, or definitely I would have done it. But yes, here I am sharing these things with you and these tips with you. I hope it gives you hope. I hope it encourages you to also push on with the journey. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, like, share, tell a friend, share with a friend, and here we go. So the first one that I keep saying, I keep shouting with all the bloopers I've made, is writing a book is not the end of the whole drama when you're going into self-publishing, but it is actually the beginning of madness. Because for one, even though I researched about types of editing, types of editors, how to edit your book, where to sell your book and all that, nobody told me that I'll be having sleepless nights from just being anxious about these things, and that I'll feel like my story is trash and that nobody would ever pick it up except my mother and my father and maybe my brothers, if they actually get around to picking up my book. So there's that. So this is the beginning of madness. You start thinking of the cost of production for the books. You're literally a traditional publisher that is being a self-publisher. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes, that is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing the work of a traditional publisher for a self-published author, and you even do more work because there's also the graphics to concern yourself with, the marketing. I can go on and on about this, but let me stop there. The next thing nobody told me was that I'll actually get sick and tired of reading my book. Not my book or this time around, my books. And I'm even writing the third one, like I'm in the editing phase of my third book, Crossroads. I have the manuscript somewhere here, but this is the first one. This is the what they call this, the sample copy that I'm using to work on revising the second book in that series, Crossroads. It has a lovely cover. I wish I could insert images here, but you're going to find it on my Instagram page and also on my website, www.margaretaditmain.com or www.kamaplayawo.com. So yes, you're going to get tired and sick of reading your own work, because you would even realize that this is the third point now, that you're going to edit your book for life. Like, you keep on finding errors, and I don't know how these things do it. They still find a way to bypass the editor, to bypass you, to bypass proofreaders, to bypass beta readers, and end up in the final draft and what you actually send out to people. Like for 9 hours to 5, I know there are just two, I think one is in and one is 2, like TO2, that are in places where they shouldn't be. Just those two stuff. I know people might not notice it, but I did, and a couple of friends that read the book later on noticed it as well. And I'm like, how the heck did you bypass all the screening we placed you through and we put you through? So it will definitely happen. Don't beat yourself about it. The next one will be better, way better than the last time you did it. And even traditional publishers, I have a couple of books that have been traditionally published by big names in the industry, and they still have some glitches and errors. So don't worry, your book is fine. And 4, I was paranoid about selling my book. Like, who would buy a book from this nobody that has not won any Commonwealth scholarship or that has not gone for a competition, that does not submit competitions because she's like, I'm just tired, I can't write a short story. I prefer writing long stories and all that. Like, I was so paranoid about that. Like, who is going to buy my story? Who is going to read my story? But good news, I am a living testimony, so just calm down, okay? I have people from all over the world that have gotten my books. My books are in places I've not even thought of visiting. Right now, I want to visit them because I'm kind of jealous about my book. So yes, your book is going to travel far and near. All you need to do is implement the strategies to push out your books, which lead us to the next point. That some people actually believe that you must have an author's platform, like you must build an author's platform either from scratch or with your current social media accounts to engage your readers and to build credibility that yes, you are a writer, I'm a writer. If you don't have the zeal to do that, my dear, you will just burn out. Like, oh, open a YouTube channel, talk about books, have a blog, post short stories, post 3 chapters of your story here, do this. See, do what you can do. Don't stress yourself out. Don't burn yourself out. Your book would sell. I tried doing all that. I tried posting on Instagram, post on Facebook, post on this, post on that, but man, did it burn me out. So all I do is automate. If I post here, I know it will reflect on this place. If I post here, I know it will reflect on this place. Now I have a website, and my website actually helps me post on all these platforms faster and easier. So all I need to do is create a blog, hit on the button, and it sends it off to so many places. So don't stress yourself if that is not your calling, okay? Okay. Instead, focus on this. Focus on not selling your book to just your family members. Some people write books and it's only their family members that buy the books and they don't feel fulfilled from that. You want people that you've not met before to read your books, right? So you don't have to force your family and friends to buy the book if the book is not tailored for them. Like you're writing a children's book and me, your friend, has not even gotten pregnant before and you're telling me I must buy your book. It doesn't make sense. So one, you have to write books within the genre of the people you want to, speak to. Or you do your own thing and look for your market, look for your audience. Thank God for social media and targeted ads. You pay for sponsor that, which leads us to the next and final point, which is running ads works like magic. It works like magic, friends. So I have had the opportunity to create targeted ads, sponsored ads on Facebook and Instagram. I've not done on Twitter before. I've not done on Google Ads, and I've not done on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but and even on Amazon. I recently did one on my birthday and I got the highest number of downloads in a day I've ever gotten in my life, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I should give out my book for free. But I'm like, nah, that doesn't make sense. It took me night and day to do all that, and it's going to take you night and days to do all that, especially if you're a self-published author, and even for a traditional published author as well too. Like, I know, like, I'm still trying to pitch and I'm thinking of putting myself out there. So running ads work like crazy, giving out freebies, something to accomplish your book, to accompany your book, I mean. So run ads, run ads, run ads. Marketing involves giving to collect, to take, whatever. But you understand what I'm trying to say. So in essence, guys, you want to, now I'm going to read from my list because one, writing a book is actually not the end of the struggle. As a self-published author, it is just the beginning of the hustle. Two, you get sick of reading your book. Like, you get really, 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 really sick of reading your book, and it takes you forever to edit your books because you keep on finding errors. It is never going to be perfect. Just let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. If not, your book will spend 12 years on the shelf without getting out there and inspiring the persons or the individuals you're supposed to inspire. Next is that don't get paranoid about selling a copy of your book. You're going to sell your book. You're going to sell more than one copy of your book. Just use the right marketing formulas. Use the right platforms. Find your target audience and reach out to them on those platforms. Then You don't need to have an author platform to build your credibility. Just learn how to market your book. You don't need to force your family and friends to buy your books. Just know your target audience and your market. And finally, run sponsored ads. I'm not marketing for any social media platform or anything or whatever, but yeah, running ads actually works. And I am a testifier of all these things that I have experienced. Nobody told me about them, but now I'm telling you about them, and I wish you the best in your self-publishing journey. From me to you, happy writing, happy publishing. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend, share with a friend that needs to see this, comment, and like this video. Happy writing once again. Take care. Ignore the background noise. Welcome back to the Lazy Writers section of this YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you while I work on a project of mine, the view from outside today. I'm going to be sharing with you things I wish I knew before I started publishing my books, things no one told me about, and also things I would love for you to know, and that you should keep calm, enjoy the process, trust the process. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. I also want to really hear your views and your thoughts. If you are published already, just share your experiences with me as well too. So the first thing I would say is writing the book is not the end of it all, but the beginning of madness. Oh no!